Are we live now, Amy?
Working on it.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Great. Let's bring this general session into order, and let's begin by saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
All right. I pledge allegiance
To the flag
of the United States of
America
America
And to the
and to the
republic
republic
for
for
which it stands,
one
one
nation,
nation
under
under
God,
God,
indivisible.
indivisible.
with liberty and justice for all.
Let's please have a brief moment of silence for the Portage County residents who lost their lives this week battling the COVID-19 virus. Our thoughts are with their families and loved ones at this difficult time. Thank you. Let's recess into solid waste.
Move to approve the minutes of July 9th, 2020.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicki,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move to approve the July 16, 2020 bills as presented by the county auditor.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicki,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move to approve the July 16, 2020 journal vouchers as presented by the county auditor.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicki,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move to approve the July 16, 2020 then and now certification as presented by the county auditor.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicki,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Do you have any, we discussed this last week, so I can just go ahead and do these, right?
Yeah.
Move that the Portage County Solid Waste Management District approves the removal of the property at 7684 Clio, Kent, Ohio, Franklin Township, from the service fees for recycling effective as of the date of the final demolition inspection approval.
I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicki,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Portage County Solid Waste Management District approves the removal of the property at 1559 Talmadge Road, Kent, Ohio, Brentville Township, from the service fees for recycling effective as of the date of the final demolition inspection approval.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicki,
Yes.
Vicki,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes. Do
Just
we need-
one discussion item this week, update on Brimfield. Currently, I had a conversation with their attorney on Tuesday. We went through the new proposed contract. There were 32, 33 items that we discussed. We've come to an agreement on all of them. The only one that is kind of hanging out there is in the force majeure section. And that is basically what happens should the pandemic really take off. And we're all happy with, we don't know where this thing is going to go, what's going to happen. But their attorney is drafting up all the corrections and what we've agreed to. And a lot of it was just explaining our position because the previous contract was written in 2015. It's 2020. And the contract language has actually improved for better parties, a lot more definition on what are family dwellings and things like that. I talked to Trustee Koya yesterday. The goal is to have the contract ready for them to vote on the 29th of this month. I will put on my agenda for the 30th, the resolution to approve. I will be out of the office for sure on the 24th of this month, possibly the 23rd, but I did email their attorney my cell phone number and just simply said, if something comes up, please call me. I check my email regularly when I'm out of the office. I do not want to slow this process down. So that's pretty much the update on Brimfield. We should hopefully have this wrapped up by the end of the month.
Great.
I move to adjourn solid waste.
I think there's
I
another,
will second.
There,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
you know what? I was going to ask Amy, did we do D on the resolutions?
no.
Okay.
We have
Oh,
it-
okay.
Oh, sorry, okay.
That's
Move to
okay.
amend the resolution 20-099 adopted on July 9, 2020, approving specifications and setting the proposal date for recyclables processing service for the Portage County Solid Waste Management District.
Okay,
Real
I will,
br- Real briefly, I had the wrong date on the resolution I presented last week.
oh, okay.
I have a habit of working way ahead of these things, and once I talked to Gene and Joanne about it, the time frame kind of shifted, and I forgot to shift the dates on the resolution. So that's why, that's just amending that resolution from last week with the correct date.
Okay. Thanks.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Okay, now I move to adjourn solid waste.
All right, everyone have a great
I-
day. We'll see
I
you
will
later.
second.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bill. Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes. All right, let's reconvene our general session and discussion of the Streetsboro wastewater treatment plan dryer status memo. Gene.
Good morning. The problem with the dryer is it's out of service, and that creates a considerable backlog literally in the plant processes, one of which is going to create some increased cost. We're currently estimating may be at or exceed $100,000 to dispose of the waste product that is known as biosolids from the plant. And because the dryer was installed to force the water out of the biosolids, so you're taking very lightweight material wherever it's to be processed, hopefully to a farm field. What happens with the wet product is it can only go onto certain select fields, which we have none anymore because we put the dryer in place. And then it has to go to a landfill. And because it has a lot of water, we're paying to actually dispose of water. We have no control over that. That's part of the process. We're in the process of trying to figure out whether our current agreement with Waste Management, I'm sorry, the name escaped me, is current enough and we can expand it, or whether we're going to have to go out to bid. Right now, I believe with what's occurred to date, we're probably combining all uses of Waste Management for building waste streams and so forth with the biosolids. We're very close to the $50,000 threshold. A couple of options to keep us moving is we can go to other landfills that are owned by other companies. But our preference would be to take it out to bid if the current agreement does not allow for a change order. So having said all that, the dryer itself, we're still waiting on the detailed repair specifications. We have 2 of the 3 requested proposers that will actually do the work, mechanical contractors, because the dryer has to be disassembled and put the repairs made and then reassembled. All that being said, we're still in a holding pattern with the manufacturer, which is Comline Sanders. And until we get their actual detailed proposal of what needs to be done, we can't finalize much. So this probably will last through the end of summer. Hopefully we're done by the end of summer with the project, but we're at their mercy at this point. So that's just an update. We'll be back with the full information once it becomes available to us.
Thanks,
Okay.
James.
We got Joanne on here? Nope.
Yeah.
Just dialing in.
I'm here.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, Joanne. We're ready for you.
All right. On my agenda, the first resolution is for regional planning. It's a CDBG project that was a water line for the Ravenna Head Start facility. There was some additional engineering services that were needed, and we had depleted all of our particular funds, so Portage Private Industry Council are actually going to pay for this amendment number 2, but we needed, we have to go into the actual contract for it, so that's why you guys are being asked to pass the resolution.
We move that the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into amendment number 2 between the Portage County Board of Commissioners and Environmental Design Group.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Okay. The next resolution, our county engineer was successful in getting funding for the replacement of the Randolph Road Bridge from the Ohio Bridge Partnership Program. So this is to be able to accept the funds and then eventually enter into the contract to get this taken care of.
Move that the
Good.
Board of Commissioners agrees to authorize the Portage County Engineer to accept Ohio Bridge Partnership Funds for the replacement of Randolph Road Bridge number 3, CH10, Section E, SFN 67-33646 in Randolph Township, Portage County, Ohio.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Resolution number 3 is we've already bid out. We bid out for Title 20 services already. 3 of the programs didn't get any RFPs submitted. A couple were late in coming that we could not accept. So this is going out to re-advertise and get proposals in for the last 3 programs.
Move that the Board of Commissioners approve the specifications and set the proposal date for the following Title 20 services: adult daycare services, prevention and intervention services, and adult protective case management for the Portage County Department of Job and Family Services.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
And then I apologize for having to bring one forward without it being pre-reviewed until earlier this morning, but we've been waiting for the governor to sign Senate Bill number 4 that exempts competitive bidding for personal protective equipment under the COVID emergency. And this is a resolution having you folks declare that there is a real and present emergency existing, and allowing that to happen so that we can not have to bid. We have the threshold of $50,000, so this allows us to take care of things in a much more expedient way.
And Joanne, this is what we needed in order to buy the sanitizing machines that the sheriff had requested. Is that correct?
As far as I'm aware, now I am trying to pull the actual language from Senate Board, 4 to make sure that it doesn't say, oh, well, you can only buy masks. I don't think that was the intent here, but I want to make sure. Nonetheless, we want to put this in place to make sure that we don't have to bid anything, and I will verify that it's allowable. But yeah, that's what I was waiting for, was him to sign that because it exempts us. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what else could we be buying? It costs, it's got to be equipment of those kind of caliber, so.
Move to determine that a real and present emergency exists in order to waive the competitive bidding requirement regarding the purchase of personal protective equipment for the duration of the COVID-19 emergency declared by Executive Order 2020-01D.
I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
And most definitely, the first thing we would do would be to get the sheriff in line with what he needs. So
Thank you, Joanne.
you're welcome. See you soon.
Uh-huh.
Bye. We got Sue Brannon on here.
Sue?
Ready for me?
We're ready for you.
All right, got all involved in my work while I was waiting. Okay, I've got 3 transfers. First one up is the normal transfer for the 34% match for the 4D contracts. This is for those contracts paid in June of 2020, domestic courts, January services, and prosecutor. There was I think there was a miscalculation on the October 19 invoice, so we had to pay a little bit more for October 19, so it's for that as well.
Move that the Board of Commissioners agrees to transfer 4,437.89 from Fund 0001, General Fund to Fund 1414, Child Support Administration.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Okay, and then the second one is our regular shared cost transfer from the WIOA Fund 1413 to the Public Assistance Fund for the shared expenses that PA incurs on their behalf. This is for a second adjustment for April, a first adjustment for May, and then for June's expenditures.
Move that the Board of Commissioners agrees to transfer 1,850.80 from Fund.
It's 101,000, sorry.
Pardon?
It's 101,000.
Oh, I thought that's what, I didn't say that. 101,850.80 from Fund 1413, WIA Fund to Fund 1410, Public Assistance Fund.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
And the third one is our regular shared transfer from the Child Welfare Fund, which is 1415, to our Public Assistance Fund for shared costs incurred for the second quarter. This is payment number 3 on second quarter 2020.
Move that the Board of Commissioners agrees to transfer 140,000 from Fund 1415, Child Welfare Special Levy Fund to Fund 1410, Public Assistance Fund.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes. Thank you, Sue.
Great, thanks, guys. Have a good day.
Thank you.
You too, Sue.
Are you with us, Todd?
Yes. I don't know if you just got my email. I hadn't received the bill pay yet, but it literally just came, and I'm looking it over right now. I don't see any issues with the bill payment. Don't see any issues with the then and nows. No issues with the journal amendment. So nothing out of the ordinary here.
Is there another one, Todd, or is there just not much on there? Am I looking at the right one?
So the one I just sent, because I knew my meeting was coming, you'll notice at the bottom it says the information is not yet received. But like I said, it literally, as you guys were approving that last resolution, I got the email. So I am revising that here and getting it out to you. But looking it over, excuse me, looking it over, there isn't anything of concern.
Okay.
Okay.
Move that the Board of Commissioners agrees to approve the Thursday, July 16, 2020 bills, ACH payments as presented by the County Auditor and reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners agrees to approve the Thursday, July 16, 2020 wire transfers for health benefits. Was there something on there for health benefits?
Yes, there is.
Okay. As presented by the County Auditor and reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners agrees to approve the Thursday, July 16, 2020 journal vouchers as presented by the County Auditor and reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners agrees to approve the Thursday, July 16, 2020 then and now certification as presented by the county auditor and reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners agrees to amend the non-general fund 2020 annual appropriation resolution number 19-0948 adopted December 19, 2019.
Okay, I will second.
Todd, can you just briefly go over this?
This is the budget amendment. That is for the rest of the CARES money. We've had a couple meetings now with Gene, and this breakout is the best estimate right now of some of the things that we're discussing. Of course, it'll change here and we'll amend that, but this is the current, will allow us to at least proceed with some current purchases. I know Ryan wants to make a PPE purchase to get ready for the fall, and he's talking around 150,000 there. We're talking about some possibility of additional technical equipment. Gene's working with Lloyd on that. And then these UV disinfectors is the large amount in the sixes. There's discussion on the possibility of purchasing those for additional buildings. So this budget amendment would at least give us the ability to proceed with those if they are approved as it stands right now.
Okay. Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners signature requested on the satisfaction of mortgage form for Betsy L. and Paul R. Brown, 2314 Ravenna Road, Ravenna, Ohio, 44266, to secure payment of $24,000. The original document will be recorded by Neighborhood Development Services, Inc.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners approve the June 2020 adjustments to the Portage County Water, Portage County Sewer, and Streetsboro Sewer billing accounts as reported on the adjustment reports submitted and reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners authorize Commissioner Kathleen Clyde, President of the Board, to sign the 7th quarter cash reimbursement request in the amount of $77,343.16 for the EMPG for year 19 Q-7 grant as prepared by the Homeland Security and Emergency Management Office and reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management with no exceptions noted. Copies of this request will be kept on file at the Homeland Security and Emergency Management Office.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes. Great. Thank you, Todd.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thanks.
She is.
Good morning, Janet. Can you hear us? Oh, looks like we lost her.
She's coming in now.
Okay.
Hi, Janet.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning, Janet.
Takes a while to click all the unmute and unmute.
We're all ready for you.
Okay. I only have 3 journal entries for today. Did you want to talk about the memo first? The memo that I drafted to the.
Oh, let's do the journal entries and then we can end with that.
Okay.
Move that the Board of Commissioners accept the resignation of Tammy Soltis, Business Services Fiscal Supervisor, effective July 24, 2020.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners agree to authorize a 3-day internal posting and a 2-week external posting, if needed, of the full-time Business Services Fiscal Supervisor, replacing Tammy Soltis for Portage County Job and Family Services. The vacant position will be posted once the hiring freeze is lifted.
I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners agree to authorize the temporary promotion of Donna Fortney from JFS Payroll Specialist to Interim Business Services Fiscal Supervisor, replacing Tammy Soltis for Portage County Job and Family Services, effective July 27, 2020.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes. All right. Does everyone have the memo or at least had a chance to look at it?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, Janet.
Okay, basically this memo, if you're okay with it, I would like to just send it out to the department heads and elected officials. Just really reminding everybody of the requirements that Governor DeWine has in place for the workplace, as well as also recommend that department heads or supervisors or someone just really ask or discuss vacation requests with employees, just to kind of get a feel for, are they traveling into a hot spot? And if they are, then possibly think about taking appropriate action, like when they come back, either return to work, either teleworking or find isolated work or something possibly just to put in place, depending on where they're going. Because if you have somebody traveling to Florida, for example, right now, if they come back, and it's probably a little bit risky having them return to work. So it's just really just want to suggest that they just have some discussions with employees about where their destination really for vacation.
I think it makes sense. Appreciate you working on this. And I know that we had a director come to us with concerns about traveling and what guidance we could provide. So I think this is it's taking precaution, but it's not preventing employees from making
Traveling.
decision themselves about what is safe and what precautions that they need to take, and working that out individually in their departments with their supervisors. So I think it's responsive to a director's request, but isn't overly burdensome on the employees.
Or punitive to them to take their accrued time. Which was my concern with, I think, the last policy revisement, I think you guys came up with and we tabled it. Oh, this seems a lot better, Janet, of reiterating.
Yeah, and it also gives the links to the employee, like if they're traveling within Ohio. I mean, we have
Yeah.
some companies that are level 3 right now, just to be cautious of where they're going. But again, like you said, Kathy, it's not preventing them. We're not telling them you can't go somewhere. We're not doing that. We're just really asking them to be aware of their surroundings and be cautious.
Thank you, Janet.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks,
Sounds good.
Janet.
But if you don't, do you guys have any changes for the memo at all? I mean, is it okay, or because I sent it out right after this meeting?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Janet.
But that's all I had.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
you.
Sweet. All right.
Over
Thanks.
to our miscellaneous agenda. Jean, did you have anything that you needed to bring to our attention?
Nothing today. Thank you.
Okay. That
The
was
Board of
easy.
Commissioners approved the July 9, 2020 regular meeting minutes.
I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
The Board of Commissioners agrees to appointment Homer Lucas to the Portage County Regional Airport Authority Board of Trustees.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
The Board of Commissioners agrees to appoint H. Gene Mills to the Portage County Mental Health and Recovery Board.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Board of Commissioners agrees to proceed with placing an additional 1 mill levy for current expenses for the benefit of the Portage County District Library pursuant to section 5705.23 of the Ohio Revised Code.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
The Board of Commissioners acknowledge the receipt of the Portage County Investment Reconciliation for the month of June 2020, received on July 9, 2020, as presented by the County Auditor and County Treasurer.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes. With no further business to come before the board, do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Oh, Amy, did we want to talk about Tuesday?
we can, yeah.
Oh,
Is there a meeting Tuesday?
This Tuesday? We're already there, huh?
Yeah.
this Tuesday?
No, we're not. It would be
No, it's
next
the
Tuesday.
following,
Okay,
4th.
sounds good.
Oh, and I just want to make an announcement. I was asked by the township of Shalersville to let everyone know that they have, Geis is seriously interested in that property up there along the turnpike. And so they wanted me to share that with you, that they're very excited, that they have a very good perspective, and they have an option to acquire that land to develop. So.
All right, so we have a motion to adjourn. Do we have a second?
I will second.
Roll call, Amy?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes. Thanks, everyone. Have a good rest of your
Thanks.
week.
Hey,
You
you
too.
also.